play of the game, a feature in Overwatch that has become both beloved and despised, rewarding a single player out of both sides with a play that happened in the middle of the match that just seemed amazing. Gonna take a quick look and give just some of my thoughts on whether or not is it broken or is it still viable in the game. So first and foremost, we need to take a look at really what it does. It's more of an ego booster than it is anything else. It's to stroke one player's ego and bring it up and go, oh, look at this amazing thing that I did. Whether it was rezzing the entire team after an ult wipe, or wiping a whole team and not getting that res. That all does factor into it, and Blizzard has its own algorithm to pick and decide which of the 12 players gets that play of the game. Unfortunately, it has become the ire of a lot of people. So much so that some leave the game before the play of the game even happens, leave the game as it's going on, or to just make rude comments while the play of the game is going. So much so that even popular Twitch streamers have called it a queue of the game, where all you have to do is use your ulti and you get the play of the game, whether or not it's interesting enough or not. And I myself have been subject to plays of the game that I look back and go, really? That was play of the game? And then there's others, that one in particular that I have recently that will never see the light of day due to a bug in the system. I, as Jokerat, had launched myself up trying to kill, I think it was a Pharah who finally landed, and a Genji. The Genji ended up flying next to me. I launched a grenade at him while in the air and killed him. It was phenomenal, and then killed two more when I landed. That ended up as a play of the game. But then you see ones where it's Torbjorn. He's dead. And his turret is killing. And that becomes the play of the game. And you're sitting here wondering, he didn't really do anything. In fact, we're watching his lifeless corpse sit there while his turret does it all. Or Bastion. Whereas I even joked with friends. Let me guess. He just held down left click. Play of the game has become that vitriolic that, as I said earlier, it causes some people to just leave before the play is even shown. Or spew vicious things to the player who got it. Now, there have been some thoughts on what could be done with play of the game. One that I heard was to make it a highlight of your own that you see rather than the player getting it. And although that would be a great thing, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of play of the game. It is that one moment in the entire game that really shines the best. Now granted, it's not always going to be a phenomenal play. It is Blizzard's own algorithm that decides this, and that is where the true problem lies. And by problem, I mean, since they have their own system that determines what a play of the game is going to be, it kind of makes it a little hard to really say, hey, what I did was even better, and it may be, but due to this algorithm, it picked Mercy rezzing 3 people rather than my entire team wipe that won us the match. There's no telling on what Blizzard or how Blizzard's algorithm picks it. I believe there is, out on the internet, I'm sure you can find the list of what points count towards what. But it's very hard to predict what's going to be a play of the game. I have seen players get a quad kill and end up get a quad kill without using an ult and not get play of the game because somebody else got a triple kill and then a solo kill with an ult and one without an ult, and that ended up as play of the game. I think it really does need to be looked at, maybe changed a little bit, or at least given the option that you don't see it at the end. Much like you have the option to skip the kill cam, which can be very informative. But although you have that option to skip that, maybe you should have an option to skip the play of the game as well. That way, those who don't want to see it don't have to be a part of it. And I think that's really the biggest thing. Instead of trying to change to a singular your highlight of the game, because even I've got highlights where I'm like, really? And in some that will be coming up soon, and soon video of mine, you will see one of those where I'm playing Widowmaker and I kill a Pharaoh in 2 shots. That was the highlight. That was the best I did as Widowmaker during the game. Unfortunately, you're not always going to get gold when you strike with these highlights, which is why not all highlights are plays in the game. I'm EctoMaster, and I will see you guys in the next video.